Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another takedown guide. Well, not really takedown guide, this is an update to something I'm working on, which of course is the Sleeper AK12. For those of you who may have forgotten or may not have known, this is a JG AK12 and can in fact take any and all V3 or Airsoft upgrades. Now the one upgrade I do have, which sadly came from a very sad event that happened recently, is now the Type 4 inner barrel. This is a Lilacs Type 4 inner barrel, or Prometheus. I think this is a Prometheus barrel. Anyway, it's Prometheus or Lilacs. It's one of the more higher grade Type 4 inner barrels. And if I'm correct, it will fit inside the AK-12 here because, of course it will. Maybe, I don't know. But even if there's a little bit of the barrel sticking out, this barrel shroud will protect it from this, and this front sight post is going to get replaced anyway with one that's going to have threading. But I want to show you how to install this as well as a few other things. So let's go ahead, get some nice music going, and we will basically be in here. Give me a second, will you, folks? And there, folks, is the outer barrel. Now, if I'm correct, and I mostly am, yeah, it's only a few inches longer than the standard one that's in there right now that I had replaced with. So let's just go ahead and pull her out from there. Pull the hop up all the way forward. Pull this off. Pull that out. There we go. Pull that off. Pull the spacer off. Put the spacer on here. Or maybe not. You know, the spacer isn't wanting to go on there, so we'll just leave the spacer off. But what we're going to do is going to push this GNG green hop-up, which, come to think of it, I have another hop-up bucking that's, that might be able to work with this because it's an orange one. I don't know exactly what it does, but let's see if I still have it in here. Yes, I do. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it's an orange hop-up bucking. I don't know exactly what it does, but pushing it forward a bit. Try and get out of there. There we go. There it is. Yeah, there's 3 slits in there, at least 4 slits from what I'm seeing, and it's definitely... Looks like it'll definitely give me better hop, but at the same time, I might stick with the G&G green hop-up, because the green hop-up, G&G green hop-up has actually done me really well. But since this is a Type 4 inner barrel, this one is actually... I don't know. I'm going to stick with the green G&G hop-up bucking, just in case. You know, just to have it like that. There we go. Alright, so we stick her back in here now. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit. You gotta finagle her a little bit in there, just so. There we go. Okay, now we take the locking lug here and lock her back. Yeah, that rubber's gonna prevent you from doing that, but you can. Again, all you gotta do is just work it in there a little bit. There we go. Just try and get her worked up in there. There we go. Let's see if we can try and lock it in now. Let's try to. There we go. It's... I'm not going to say it's fully locked in there because the rubber is in the way. God damn it, the rubber's in the way. Yeah, there is the one issue is with that rubber. The rubber's always going to be that issue. Just that one issue that's never going to let go. So, again, depending on how things go for you... Son of a bitch. Alright, let's just shove that in there, actually, because if I can shove the rubber in there, that's probably going to help out the best. There we go. Alright. Now let's shove this in there. There we go. And is it... Yep, rubber's going down whenever I adjust the hop-up arm, so that's definitely good. Now let's lock into place finally. Yep, there we go, heard the snap. She is locked into place. There we go. But it's not locking too terribly well, so take with that as you will, which is why this is going to get replaced very soon with a fully metal hop-up, but pulling that forward a bit, or at least putting it back in the middle. We will take this outside and test fire it, but first let's see where the outer barrel, or at least the inner barrel, sits with the outer barrel. And only a few inches. Yeah, only a few inches. Crooked, actually. Or maybe it's because I haven't locked it down yet, which might be one of the things. I haven't locked it down yet on the actual body itself. But we're going to see how this all does, how this all works. There we go. Put that back into place. That way when I lock her up, it's not going to be all sorts of cattywampus. Put this back here. Son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. Put that right there so it's under the thing. Yeah, putting this back together is going to be the fun part, so... God damn it. Things want to basically jump out, leave, all that good, happy horse shit, so... Yeah, that's where it's going to be difficult for you, is rebuilding it, or at least putting it back together. So... If you will, folks, I'll be right back with you, and we will be test firing this as soon as I get it all back together, alright? Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, we have the Sleeper AK12 now with the Type 4 inner barrel, and a magazine loaded with Black Ops .2s. Lock that in real quick, gotta loosen that up so it actually locks in better, but there we go. Now, I have the scope on here because, once again, my eyesight's going bad. And a Titan 11-1 LiPo in this bad boy. So, yeah, semi-auto here. Just make sure it's on semi-auto. Yeah, it's on semi-auto. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it with the hop-up adjusted as is. Wow. Okay, that G&G hop-up's doing well, and I forgot to turn on the run cam. So let's turn on the run cam. You guys get to see this thing in action. Oh yeah, that's insane. So let me just adjust the hop up a bit backwards towards me and see if we can dial her in. Just holy Hades. Yowza. Okay. Pull it back even more. Yeah, this is the hop-up almost all the way turned up. Now understand, I'm using the G&G green hop-up bucking with a Prometheus, I believe, Type 4 inner barrel. So, wow. Yowza. You're seeing that too, right? Like, you're seeing them go absolutely the distance. Like, it's almost hitting that tree. Whew. Okay. So, I might put the orange hop in this, depending, but, yeah, no. That's... yeah. And that's on 11.1, by the way. Which, by the way, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys hear this on 11.1 LiPo, what it sounds like. Oh, it still had BBs in it, okay. Apparently the magazine wants to feed whenever. Grant, this is a mid-cap, so it's one of those things, but still. Fucking yowza! Okay. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al. Now understand the parts left for the sleeper gun here is a flat hop, a metal hop-up bucking, and all the other stuff. So yeah, let's get back inside and see y'all later. Пацаны, спортивка жгут, школа танцев.